Hi guys, long time no see. Yeah, so this is the look I created today. I just been, doing my own thing for a while, just, certain things that I have to do for like mental health. But yeah, I've been collecting makeup since then, and I kind of just wanted to do a look, trying some of them for the first time today. If you want to see how I got this look, just keep on watching. Oh, and like, comment, and subscribe. Dang, I haven't done this in a while. I missed it so much. So much things have happened since my last video. So much crazy stuff. So right now I'm using the J1 Jelly Pack. Still have not used any other primer. Like, this is my absolute favorite. I probably shouldn't be like dragging. I should probably be pressing it out of my skin. What do you guys think about my skin? Do you think it's getting better? I think it's getting better. Just texturally, going through some stuff, but it's just mostly like dark marks. I did get some cystic acne like right here, but it's my fault. I ate all the leftover cheese from the kids' snack at work. Anyways, but before I put this primer on, I already moisturized, washed my face, blah blah blah. My hands are so ashy right now, do not mind me. But yeah, I went to Spain with my family. Oh my gosh, that's probably like the highlight of what I've been up to. They've been wanting to, do this trip for like a while, so we finally went, and I saw so many family members that I haven't seen since like 2011. So I had a couple nephews that went on the trip that I haven't seen since they were babies. They're so cool though, and it was as if like no time passed in between like seeing them and stuff like that, and everything was so kind of the same, except for my uncles are like, or my aunties, like everyone's like a lot older now, and you can kind of tell, you know what I mean, which is like the part that made me, I guess, like the most upset, or like where that was like the most shocking thing. So I mean, it was so much fun. I was mostly hanging out with my cousins, and we went out and partied in not Barcelona, in Madrid, and then we went to Portugal and went to Lisbon and partied there. It was nuts. Like, I got a sample of the Fenty Beauty foundation from Sephora, and I was not comfortable like committing to buying a whole bottle. Like, I tested this shade out on my chest and it just looked like it was absolutely perfect. It's $2.90 in the liquid foundation. I saw reviews online and they said that it looks like it's more coverage when you apply it with a brush, so that's what I'm gonna do. I don't feel like using a beauty blender just because I don't have like the full bottle. I don't want this little thing to get sucked up by the beauty blender. I also got the Soft Glam palette. I've been literally using this like so much. I've dug into it a lot. I don't know if you can tell. It's looking a little ratchet. So good. Like, I know it looks so almost boring in the palette, but when you actually put it on your face or your eyes or whatever, like, it looks so good. I got this from Influencer the other day. It is the Chic Voxbox. And then it comes looking exactly like that with this little description here. It comes with the EOS Shave Cream, a resurfacing mask by Cortez. Cortez, is that how you say it? I love that brand. The first time I bought it was when I went to Greece like a couple years ago. And those masks and the face scrubs are like really, really good. So that little mask is a resurfacing mask. I can probably try that later. And then it also comes with a NYX mascara, which I'm probably not going to use because I have to use waterproof mascara to get my eyelashes going. But I'll probably give it to my best friend when I go back to California next month. And I got this by Clairol. It's like a little tester packet or whatever. But yeah, I'm actually going back next month due to personal reasons that I will probably speak about like later on in the future. It's basically, I mean, you guys can probably guess like the reasons for a move, but I'd rather keep that to like myself right now. It's mostly about like family and other things. So yeah, I'm pretty excited because it's like California's so much fun over the summer, and then when it's like you're trying to live your life and be your best self, is kind of like hard, especially where I'm from. And that's something that like I've been talking to a lot of people from that are out here in Maryland. But anyway, Spain was so cool. Oh my god, we went shopping at Primark, and if you guys haven't been to Primark yet, it's basically like, I guess you could say like a Forever 21 of Europe. It's kind of funny because a lot of the kind of clothes that they have are like literally stuff that you would find at Forever, and they're similar styles and stuff. but I think it's like based out of Dublin, but a lot of the clothes are made in Asia. So yeah, I swatched this shade on my neck when I was in the store, and like it seemed like it oxidized, and right now it's looking pretty okay, but I think it's gonna be a little bit too dry for my skin, like I can already tell, and I feel like I'm gonna have to layer it to get it to be full coverage. I mean, I just wanted to try it to see like other things out there, and I know it's about to get hot and humid, especially out here in Maryland, and then oh, and I'm going to Mexico and Cuba in like a couple weeks with my family, so that's gonna be exciting. So since it's gonna be like humid, I wanted to test out a matte foundation so that when I am in like humid weather, it's just not gonna like fall apart, you know what I mean? But yeah, this shade was like the perfect match to my neck. I also left my everyday foundation at work on accident, because my everyday foundation is now the Dermalogica Cover Cream. I think it's in honey beige, but that one is so good. Like when you put, like the secret to that is applying it with your fingers, you know what I mean? So that's how you get like the most nice and natural coverage. But that one, like no matter how much you layer it, it does not look cakey. It does not look ugly. Like and the shade is like a little bit warmer than my skin tone, but that's totally fine because it just gives my face life and it blends into my neck. So that's all that kind of matters to me. As you guys can see, it's already way darker than the color that I put it on initially. So what do you guys think so far? It's definitely not full coverage. I can definitely still see like a lot of scarring and stuff like that here, and I feel like I have to use like quite a bit of product. If we're comparing it to like, what's that one foundation that I use, the All Nighter from Urban Decay, that one like a little bit goes a long way and it's super matte, but that one like the shade isn't as perfect as this one. So the longer it oxidizes, the more that it seems like it blends into my neck too. So this one's still kind of drying right here. Oh, I got some on my pants. Wah. I'm gonna layer it on more here around my chin. I don't like picking up product with the brush. I feel like it kind of just soaks it in and defeats the purpose of spreading it out. So I do this technique with my concealer sometimes where I put it on, let it kind of dry before I spread it out. And I did it with this foundation and it seems like it works pretty well when I do that. Meaning like it gives off more coverage. I don't think it should take 3 layers of foundation for it to get this full. It just feels like I still have to go back in some places where I have acne scarring, like right here, and layer it. So I've used like quite a significant amount of product so far. Look at how light that is, and then look at how much darker the foundation is underneath. So far, I mean, as for the finish, like it looks pretty okay. I just don't see why I have to work this hard to get a full coverage. But what I do like is how it feels on my skin. Like I can smile and it doesn't feel tight or anything. It feels like one of the ones that's gonna melt into your skin the longer you keep it on. So we'll see how it ends up turning out. So as you can see, it matches like this, but when I go back like this, it looks like a ghost face kind of. Now I'm gonna go in with Soft Ochre Paint Pot, which is another thing that I got not too recently, maybe like a month or so ago. I just haven't really talked about it, and this literally changed my eyeshadow game. I mean, I know like a bunch of YouTubers have been using it for a while, but I guess I kind of just used what I had up until I was like, okay, let me try something new. Like maybe I'm missing something in my eyeshadow game, because I'm always trying to like improve how I do my makeup and stuff like that. I usually put this on with like a brush, the Morphe E46 I think that is, but I left it at work like I said. What I do to get it the most pigmented with this is that I don't set it. Like I don't set my eye primer anymore. I kind of just let the colors that I apply do the setting. But what I do is I take more time blending and I use like a way lighter hand, and to me that works a lot better. I know it's like a tiny bit more time consuming, but I think it's totally worth it. Oh, and I just wanted to say thank you so much to Influencer for that box, because even though I haven't really been uploading as much and posting as much and talking about Influencer, like I still appreciate the fact that they still send me stuff, you know. So shout out to you guys. So I'm going into the color Tempera with an e.l.f. blending brush to go into my brow bone, and honestly Tempera is the reason why I even decided to buy this palette, the Soft Glam palette, meaning because this is my favorite brow bone shade in the Modern Renaissance palette, and I just can't seem to find like another color that's exactly like it. Like I don't think I can find like a dupe for it. Like for some reason it's like a soft shimmer and it's like slightly pink, and I don't know, I just think it's like the prettiest brow bone color for my skin tone, so that's why it's my favorite but I do think that like every palette should have a nice brow bone color. I mean, I know there's some like good palettes out there that don't, but I kind of just don't feel like dipping into other palettes to find it, especially if I'm in a hurry. But if I have to, I will, you know what I mean? But yeah, so, oh, and Crown 511. So I'm gonna go into orange soda. I'm kind of just, I don't even know what I'm gonna do right now. I'm just doing whatever. So anyways, I just got, I just did a ColourPop haul, and I got 3, I believe, Luxe lipsticks, the LA one, I forgot what it's called, and then I got 2 of the Shayla ones, the peachy one and the one that's like mid-tone, and then I got her palette. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to use her palette. Oh, and I got, what is that called, a loose highlighter in the one that's like a peachy pinky shimmer for like medium skin tones, and I got 2 Super Shock shadows because I went to Ulta the other day and I feel so like kind of crappy that I left this shadow at work, but I forgot what it's called, but it's like orangey with like silver glitters in it, and you do like one swipe on your lid and it's literally like super pigmented. I got that one and I love it so much because I can just like use it for work even, and it literally takes me like 5 seconds or less on each eye, and it really just changed up my makeup game. So I got 2 more of those like metallic-y glittery shadows. One of them, I think it's like it's not Get Lucky. One of them is like a taupey color, and then the other one is Frog. But I've been wanting Frog for like a long time, so I was like, might as well, because they had like a code today that was like free shipping, and I was like, So yeah, update on the foundation. Like when I go like this, you can still kind of see my skin and like the natural shine under, but it still looks like, it looks less dry than it did in the beginning, so I guess that's good. So a technique with my eyeshadow that I've been really enjoying doing is bringing it all the way to the front right here, kind of like accentuate my nose bone. That's what you call it, bridge of my nose. And then I like to bring it up closer to the crease. Okay, so next, I have been obsessed with Sienna and Rustic. Like they're so nice and like deep. I'm gonna go in Sienna and go right here. Okay, better. I'm gonna go into Mulberry and put it on my lid. I've been craving to do like a really dark smoky look lately, because most of the time like I've been doing pretty like simple looks where I just have 2 darker colors in the crease and then I put like a shimmer on top. Let's switch it up today, guys. Now I'm gonna put the shade Sultry on top. Oh wow, I didn't realize how good that was gonna look. Jeez. Whoa, bitch. Yes. That just transformed it into a different eye look. Now with the same finger, I'm going to put Rose Pink, just a dab in the middle. So with this large Eco Tools brush, I'm just like dusting off all that like glitter and fluff and stuff. Good thing this foundation is pretty matte, so nothing really stuck. That's why I didn't really do my concealer yet, just because I know that I can just go back in and correct whatever, you know. So since I left the concealer that I usually use at work, like I said, I'm stuck between using this concealer by NARS. I don't know if it's too light though. Taking this Morphe G10, I'm gonna go into that same NYX concealer and then kind of clean up the eyeshadow right here. I'm gonna use the same brush that I used to set like my under eyes and stuff with the Wet n Wild yellow powder. It's just like some mini travel size what is this, Eco Tools. It's so, but I go in with golden bronze pretty often as a bronzer. So whoo, my camera died, and the whole time I thought I was charging my extra battery, it actually wasn't charging. So I went ahead and finished my look, my face, so now that everything is on, you know, like the blush and bronzer and everything is on my face, I kind of like it. I mean, I'll see how, meaning the foundation, like I'm gonna see how it wears for the rest of the day and if it holds up pretty well. It started off kind of rough, you know, like it started off feeling like it wasn't really gonna melt into my skin. So now it looks and feels a lot better than how I first put it on. It's still like a hair light, but I mean, when I go like this, it kind of like, you can see that it blends more. So to finish off my face, I used this highlighter on my cheeks right over here. I don't know if you can tell, it's kind of pink. This is Monster by ColourPop. I use a combination of this Dandelion Twinkle and Champagne Pop on like the main, like the center of my face for highlighting. I put Dandelion Twinkle on top of Fairy, I believe, from Soft Glam in my inner corner. And this is my blush. I like to swirl all three colors together. Yeah, for my eyebrows, I've just been really enjoying like a natural brow look. I just put the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel on, and then I used the darkest color in the Naked Basics 2 palette called Undone to like kind of fill it in. I hope you guys really enjoyed my video. Thank you guys for sticking with me through everything, and thank you to everyone that's been like recommending things to me makeup wise, skincare wise. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Bye.